Hi, it's the Rawesome Vegan Gal here, and today is finally my follow-up video. This is the lovely package that the product came in from Frau Fowler, Tough Love Organics, and thank you, Perry, again for giving me the sample to try out of the tooth powder. So it's been a while, and I also got a great question from someone on my YouTube channel just recently, not knowing that I was going to do the review now, so I'll answer her questions also live in the video. So this is a wonderful product. It's a tooth powder that's all natural, and the variety that I got is called Mouthwatchers, which has essential oils of cinnamon, clove, tea tree, and cardamom. And I've been using this actually now since April the 15th. I marked it down on the bottom of the little tin. And so it's been almost 3 months. I thought I would do it for 2 months, and I still have product left. So I wanted to first address the questions, and before I do that I will also have a link below this video to their website so you can check out all they offer, because I know they have a lot of other interesting products. So the person, her name is Valerie, she asked me if I liked the product, if I would recommend it, and if I'd continue using it, and I'd say yes to all three, and then I'll expand on it. So how to use the product, first let me tell you. So I've got some information. Oops, sorry, I dropped the information that I needed. So what you would do is, I have my toothbrush here actually. This is another company that I reviewed on my channel called Mouthwatchers, and I'll have a link below as well. And I've done some videos. It's a great toothbrush. It's got what's called flossing bristles, but I'm not going to go into detail because this is not about that. But what you do with this product is you open up the container, and what it is you do it dry, I think. It says use a soft bristle brush, wet or dry, and also electric toothbrushes work. And tap your brush into the powder, getting the desired amount, and a little goes a long way. So I did actually use a little. I only maybe put enough that would be like a third of the toothbrush or less, because I didn't need a lot. It's very concentrated. So you would just tap that in, and I'm not going to turn this, but you'd open it up, tap it in there, and then brush your teeth. It says target specific areas that need attention, like bleeding gums or front teeth you want whiter. If you have any sensitivities, use a little at first. As you use it, sensitivities will improve. So first tap, brush, then swish. Swish so you get all the benefits of the mouthwash with this product, meaning it's like it's rinsing your mouth out too. After brushing, swish the slower you around, coat your teeth and gums, gargle with it. And if you have a sore throat or feel like you're getting sick, that's interesting to gargle with it. And then it says don't rinse. Your mouth is highly alkaline now, and you're getting prolonged benefits throughout the day. Remember that tap water is often acidic, so acid environments in the mouth invite bacteria to form, so that's why you don't rinse it out. She says also use often. It's much harder to restore gum health, and tooth enamel than it is to destroy it. So it's easier to destroy it. Just like they say, it's easier to gain weight than to lose weight. It's the same principle. So try to brush after each meal or drink. I don't necessarily recommend that because there's other issues with that, but she says pay attention to what you drink. If it's not alkaline, use a little tooth powder to swish with after consuming. What I do is I rinse my mouth out, usually with some water, after I eat. It can be used also as an instant breath freshener. Unlike mints that mask oral health problems, this is a therapeutic breath freshener addressing the actual cause of bad breath. So that's another interesting thing too. So the difference between this is, since it's a tooth powder, with the saliva in your mouth, it makes it more watery, so you don't need so much. But also, so you understand, is the first ingredient in here is their, I think it's Himalayan salt. Let me see what it says on the bottom here. Salt, sea salt, and Himalayan pink salt. So it looks a little pinkish. So at first, it's like, when I first started using it, it's like a little unnerving. It's like, ooh, there's salt in my mouth. You know, it feels a little salty. But then you get the flavor of the other things, the cinnamon oil and the clove, and then it's like really refreshing. That's what I love about it. Like after, especially before you go to sleep at night, and then, you know, my mouth is usually rinsed out, but when I do that, or when you wake up in the morning, you feel this real freshness. It's real, like, it feels alive. It feels so wonderful. And what's different about this is, since it's a powder, it's not like a paste, so it doesn't kind of like stay anywhere. You just brush, and it's a lot different than you would expect it to be because it's a powder. And also it's fluoride free. I did say all those things actually in the first video. And so there are a few different types that have different ingredients in them. And let me see if I have that paper with that information as well. I think I do. So let me see if I had the other ones. So yeah, there's also ones called the Power Mint, the Highlander Licorice, and the Citrus Samurai Mint. So there's a few different ones that you can get that are available. And it says, why doesn't it foam? Foaming is a gimmick. You don't need foaming to clean your teeth. You need light abrasion and the kind of ingredients that can protect against the constant bacterial and acid assault. The ingredients that get a product to foam are typically very cheap. Emulsifiers that help bind the product and keep itself stable. It also adds to the yucky, filmy, after you brush your teeth taste. With our product, it's a clean finish. It does. Your teeth feels very clean. So that's another thing you might not realize. A few other things she asks about here, or that were asked here. My lid sometimes sticks. Suggestions, meaning the container. So our food-grade aluminum cans provide an airtight seal to keep the essential oils fresh. Our only other compatible package is glass. You get powder in the threads. Wipe with the rim with a wet paper towel. Alternatively, you can buy a glass jar to keep your powder in, but just keep sure to keep it out of direct sunlight because it diminishes the therapeutic values of the essential oil. That's why they have it in a tin so the sun doesn't affect it. Also, is it abrasive? It's a very fine abrasion, just like that of baking soda, which has been used for over 100 years. We mill down our salt so it's very small micron-sized particles like that of baking flour. It's so soft it typically melts in your mouth. It really does. It's very soft. And turns into a brushing rinse within a few seconds. This gives one the perfect opportunity to use something non-abrasive for daily brushings. Also, what else? Why use clean ingredients? Because the mucosal lining is 90% effective in absorption, which is all of the exposed teeth in the mouth. That's why sublingual vitamins work. We have unfortunately been programmed for decades that it's okay to use toothpaste and other oral care products that contain poison control warnings and other ingredients that are carcinogenic. Like when you read on your toothpaste, warning, poison control, shouldn't be using anything like that. If there's anything in there that you have to worry that if you swallow it, it'll harm you, like this won't harm you, then you shouldn't be using it for sure, like she says here. And other ingredients are, because if we rinse our mouth out, it's okay. Unfortunately, it's not true, meaning once you rinse your mouth out, you won't get it in you. We must deprogram ourselves if we want to age well and have full productive lives. Everything you put on your skin or in your mouth can be detrimental to your overall health and contribute greatly to how you age. So it absorbs. Even if you spit it out, it's still going through your mouth. It absorbs into your body. So you don't want to do that. Sensitive teeth, what to do? We do not believe in coating our teeth with toothpaste that are designed for sensitivity. Teeth are porous bone structures, and since enamel sensitivity has to do with the enamel getting thin, we believe the best approach is to rebuild the enamel. So that's where this comes in. We have lots of minerals in our tooth powder, including trace minerals from natural sources like boron and strontium that are required for bone health. Calcium carbonate is a great mineral that is used in many formulas to decrease sensitivity naturally. It's one of the main ingredients. So that's why it also says use a very soft, fine brush head like a flossing brush. Gently brush over the sensitive areas. If it's so sensitive that you can use the product, then you can use the product as a dry mouthwash to coat your teeth until you start decreasing sensitivity, and can start softly brushing the area. Within weeks, you should she'll notice a difference. Substantial changes usually take months. Meaning, if you're more sensitive, like she says, use what they call a flossing brush, so it's very small, and just only get those areas, the sensitive areas that are bothering you. So I think that's really good information, and she has more, I'm sure, on her website as well. That will give you a lot of information. So overall, I really like the product. I like the freshness of it. Like she said, your teeth feel really fresh and clean. They really do feel clean. And whether they look whiter, I don't know. Here I am in the camera. Maybe they do. I can't really tell. I've been almost using it almost for 3 months. So it's possible. I can't, I don't think I took any before pictures to really notice if they were whiter. It's hard to tell when you're in different light how it really looks. So, but overall, I think it's a great product. I do recommend it. I would use it long term. Like I said, I've been using it about almost 3 months, and I still have a good amount of product. It might last me another 3 months, because you don't need a lot. So you see, that's why it's very concentrated. And if you're not used to tooth powder, then I'd say opt for a little. Like I say, I use like a little bit on the tooth. I do it dry. You could do it wet so it sticks more, but I do it dry, and I get a little bit on there, and it's enough, and I feel it already. So. Especially if you're not used to this type of product with also the essential oils, and if you're used to all the kinds of toothpastes that are full of crap, excuse me, my French, then you want to take a little bit at a time and get used to it. And again, it does liquefy very fast in your mouth. So yeah, definitely check it out. Check out Frau Fowler, their tooth powders, and I think you'll really feel a lot different. Your teeth will feel a lot different and hopefully be healthier and for the long term. And I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.